Hi there, welcome back to Europa Universalis 3rd Rome. We're here with our new peace-loving leader, Yuri II Rurikovic. He's a calm man. He's just followed his father at the age of 16. His father started a war against Kazan and then died. He took over, won the war, and is now trying to stabilize the country again, to get rid of the rebel factions, to get the religious unity again, to bring peace to the land. That is what we want to do. So he can be called maybe Yuri the Peaceful, and Yuri was also one of the sons of Ivan the Great, which was our former king. And but he didn't do that many remarkable things. But we'll maybe also not do many remarkable things. But one thing we want to do is we want to build barks, because we have taken to building ships in the name of a mission, because we are much into diplomatic skill. We know that we're relatively okay at that, or at least good, or something like that, and so we want to focus on that, as we're not like a grand intellectual, and to focus on our only strengths. And as soon as we can, we'll set our national focus for that too. So, and to bring peace to the land. We can also ask the burghers again for some contribution, which we'll do. And maybe the clergy could help us too. Maybe not with patriarch authority. We'll just wait a bit. And the burghers will like us again, and everything will be good. A new rivalry. Kazan has again gained rivalry with us. That is crazy. Have they gained some territory? Pretty cool. Now we have some new ideas. We could go for religious traditions, but we really want to go for Renaissance thought. As Yuri is a young one, he wants to know about the new things. I mean, he's very young, so he's on top of the time. He wants a new idea, an own idea. He's looking also into expansion like his father and his grandfather did, but maybe he's looking into expansion from a peaceful point of view. He might go into exploration ideas to seek out these countries that he's heard of, and he wanted to send colonists, but there's not really much known about how to do that and what would be best. Sweden wants us to support their independence, but we're not in any form interested in a war now, so that's not something we'll do. We're looking for better diplomatic relations all around though, but we don't find anyone. Maybe we should try to in-armor Riga or something like that. Improve relations with them. We could also improve relations with Ryazan. There are no real big Orthodox nations that we could release. As Theodoro. They are Orthodox. Theodoro. That could be a chance. Oh, look at that. We have gained a lot of cores now. All the cores we got from Kazan are now our cores. And something that Yuri also wants to do is adapt the cultures, so that Moscow is also united culturally. And of course he's also looking for a spouse. Oh, let's see. What could we do? We have big missionary strength. So definitely look into that. We cannot change the culture if we have separatism, but we can send missionaries in. And we can further increase that if we are part of a state here. I don't have any states anymore, though. I personally have to look into the states, but for now, only territories, so cannot use our stately edicts. We'll have to go for standard colonizations. Standard conversions, I mean. How long will that be? We want quick progress, so we're sending out missionaries to the places where it is quickest to make them work. Simbirsk and Izkar. It's also not such a big effort there, such a big danger. So probably like a prudent opportunity, but nothing special. Yeah, the ideas, but we are waiting for some technology improvement here, even though we want to focus on diplomatic efforts. Bring that down to 6, I think. That will bring it to 10, to 11 even. That would be brought to 5, so it's a strong specialization then. You have the institutions take penalty because colonialism is what we are missing. We might just join that here. I mean, colonial ventures, that should bring us something, right? In that case. We'll see about that. The Livonian Order was Maghreb with Lithuania. Who is interested in Maghreb? I mean, what? Let's go for the Renaissance thought, though. Before the tech penalty is killing us. We're pretty advanced here too. Diplomatic and military technology. Now we can go for it. Very good. The notion of a noble oligarchy ruling the society has existed since, well, at least the Roman times, and remained popular in some parts of the world. Now this idea is once more gaining popularity amongst those who matter. We can choose a new idea. And we might just go into that dream of Yuri of peaceful expansion. Bringing civilization diplomatically out there. So, could go for expansion ideas. Theoretically. But exploration ideas is more his thing, as he's a diplomat. It also allows us to explore the grey areas here. Go for exploration ideas. Yes, the age of discovery. Now look at that. We are controlling 5 centers of trade even now. Our splendor is gigantic. We are so splendorous. And our golden era is still lasting 30 years. Probably the golden era of Yuri. The second Rurikovic, the calm one. What would a calm guy build? Specialized in diplomatic skill, maybe workshops, maybe something else. Workshops are really, really good in Moscow too. We have iron there, which is very important for war. So we might just go for production. Or a workshop. We could go for trade. This is not really a trade center. If you look at the trade centers, it's not Moscow. So we could go for the workshop to further that effort. More iron will be built in Moscow. And maybe we're looking into some more of these. These developments. Let's look at the production where we have high production. Kostroma would be another of these things. Cloth. So that would be also bringing our army forward. I'll build a production building here as well. A workshop. And maybe Nizhny Novgorod. So we have copper too. Yeah, this is all belonging to the White Sea, which we also control. There's Nizhny Novgorod, there's Novgorod. God, I'm blind. How is it called exactly? We'll have to go through the menu. Here. Kazan Trade Center. All right. Yeah, we also have a church there, and we'll build a workshop there too. So in peaceful times, might just increase the speed a bit. We can now set the national focus to diplomacy, which is what our Grand Kniaz wants. Truce with Novgorod has ended. And there's a rebel uprising maybe coming. The Kazanis. That's crazy. Where are they? How big will they be? First, spend a little bit of harsh treatment, maybe. Because it's imminent. How big will they be? I don't know. We'll go for some harsh treatment. Maybe some treatment again. Bring them down. Give us some time. Are they coming from Ishkar maybe and from Simbirsk? Maybe we should send our armies to Ishkar and to Simbirsk. That's where the big unrest is coming from. Now the unrest, is it going down through the friendly troops? Only marginally. Unrest is coming because of separatism and because of the active missionary. I think we should probably wait near that. Not directly at that. Oh my god, Josef von Knorring, controversial protectionist. That's our special guy we hired here. Since Josef von Knorring started providing advice for the trade developments in Moscovia, internal trade has been strengthened at the cost of curtailed imports, increased state regulation. While their decisions to improve infrastructure have been appreciated, recent suggestions have caused many influential people to question their philosophy. They argue that the Grand Kniaz is taking Joseph von Knorrig's advice too readily, that we should look for mutually beneficial deals with other nations rather than seeking to dominate every area of trade. But he has helped so much. He has made us rich. We should need to stay calm. I mean, we're diplomatics, but we love the trade income as well as diplomatic relations. We're legitimate enough. We also like Joseph von Knorrig, who has made a lot of success possible. So he's a progressive thinker, and they should accept that. He's also quite young, as we are. So Joseph von Knorrig's thinking has helped us so far. He's also from an influential family. Oh, I really hope the missionaries are getting ready soon. This is crazy. How is it going to with the corruption? We can decrease that for rooting out corruption, and it's still going down. Nice. Can also take down the army maintenance just a peg. Our fleets are being produced here. We have more sailors. Building more ships then. 2 more barks are queued. And in time we can fulfill our mission. Also protect our trade in the White Sea. We'll make the White Sea great again. Oh God, wow. I cannot hear that anymore. Now also Novgorod has embraced the Renaissance. Well, that's good, Novgorod. I like it. We would like to get some colonialism from somewhere. But from where? The plague hits us. Epidemics in the early modern era were far deadlier than wars or even famine. Diseases that with modern medicine are relatively harmless, like smallpox or flu, took a heavy toll whenever they struck. Especially among infants. Let's save the babies. We have to do something in Kazan. What exactly we would do then? I don't know. Maybe some kind of quarantine. Helping the people. Sending the church. That is what our father, the zealot, would have done. Look at that, the Great Horde. Are you great? Yes, we are great, man. Oh, the royal marriage with Tver has ended. Our controversial ally. Of course, they desire Razev. But they want a new marriage, and we want that too. Really like to have an heir. And a spouse. And a new idea. Colonial ventures. Enables us to send more colonists to uncharted lands. Before we can send colonists, we need to choose our native policy. Oh! Our native policy. Oh, here. Native coexistence. Live and let live attitude towards natives. Will decrease the chance of native uprisings. We have native trading policy. Native uprising chance goes down a bit, and native assimilation goes up. Repression policy. I mean, he's probably a man of moderation, not of repression. So we're going for native trading policy. For like some kind of a mix. Assimilate them, maybe. Maybe that's the way. We can send our first colonist then. There are 4,000 natives. We should send a small army in there of Akim Thysenhusen. We can split the army. Send him in there. Send our guys into the Arctic. That uncharted land of Tura. And we have religious divergences. Oh my god. Yeah, we have problems now. We are in many ways seen as one of the foremost defenders of the Orthodox faith. Our religious institutions are strong, and priests, both here and abroad, flock to our seminars. It's therefore somewhat embarrassing that the rural population in our country isn't quite as in tune with the theology as we are. Reports of deviations, such as a dog being proclaimed a saint, or old heathen festivals being integrated with the holy ceremonies of our faith, undermining our state. I mean, he's a moderator. He's staying calm. He's probably just going, hey man, let them complain. We're gaining corruption, oh my god. Our father would have gone for that, and as a game player I would really have gone for that too, but we're just going, hey, let them complain. We have more important efforts that we should pursue. But of course we'll have to root out the corruption again. That is true. I'll have corruption, I think. Where's the corruption shown even? Inflation here? Is that some kind of modifier somewhere? Here it is. 0.47. Maybe we can root it out in 1 year. Yeah, we're doing our best to root out the corruption that was coming here. Advancement of the boyars. The state is not the sole source of influence in our country. Over the last few decades, charismatic champion of the boyars has successfully managed to increase power of the leading families of the boyars over most of the institutions of our country. Contacts and privileges can be powerful things, especially combined with ambition. Okay. Wow, great influence for them. Can anyone help us? Maybe the Cossacks? No. Yeah, once we have converted maybe Simbirsk, we might give one of that things to the Cossacks. Let's see. We're also in Kolmogorye building more and more ships. Definitely look into even more ships, more barks. Already we have 3 barks. We could select that mission. What would it be? Could explore, hunt enemy fleets, protect the trade. That would be what we go for, but not yet. And we needed to be at least better than Novgorod, right? That's what we need to do, need to work out. So I have our colonist here in Ekaterinburg. Nice. 13 settlers. That's terrible. Hey, look at that. The influential von Knorring family has sent another one here. Afanasi von Knorring. Nice going. 17 settlers. Go guys, go guys. In the Arctic. Oh my god. It's terrible, but it's the idea. It's the idea we have. Kazani separatists. Yes, it's terrible. Cannot support the Oprichnina right now. We have to resort to harsh treatment again. Really have no choice in that, because they are really dangerous. Oh my god. We have gained a spouse. With a union of Yuri the second and Agafya, we have gained not only a spouse, but also a new ally in the realm. The Buzansky is an old and influential family, and their seat in Kostroma is a jewel of the Grand Principality. Of course, friendship has to go both ways, and Agafya will be expected to speak for her kin, while our Grand Kniaz will be expected to consider such advice very carefully. To everlasting friendship. Kostroma, the house of Bukansky. And Ivan is a perfectly good name. The succession is safe, and it's also a very good heir. Not a good administrator, but good warrior. And Agafya, well, she looks beautiful. She's a little bit dumb, but what can you do? And what does she have? She's indulgent. She brings down our trade efficiency if she's using that. My god. Always seeking relief from a general apathy, our ruler indulges in great amounts of stimulants as alcohol. Having an indulgent ruler reflects poorly on the entire country. Want to take loans? Oh my god. Thankfully we're still young. She's also older than we are. Indulgent, really? Well, we're young and we're unexperienced, and we have fallen for her while drinking too much of vodka, probably. And she was better at that, and so we were definitely impressed with her. And this drinking of vodka might influence our politics. God, that's crazy. That's terrible. Oh. Let's build more ships. That's the only thing that can save us, right? More indulgence. Let's also build some ships here. In Mezin, and maybe one in Onega. Fulfill the mission more quickly. Claims on our rivals. We have managed to produce a very legitimate documents which show that we have a historical claim on one of their provinces. In Lithuania. Glorious will Muscovy be. Nice. Bryanskas and Turopets. Yeah, of course, it's one of our old... What? One of our old provinces. Recall him from Ryazan. Wow, we have good relations now. What could we go for next? We have Theodoro here, the princedom. They have the same religion. That might really be something Third Romish. Let's first improve the relation, maybe. They're at war, though, with Genoa and Flanders. Improve the relations. You never know. What might come from that? Oloyev. It's free. I might just annex the next vessel. We might just do that, and then we need a lot of allies. Definitely something Yuri would do. Looking into peaceful ways in of expanding the realm. 15 per year is pretty terrible. That's how we have chosen. Now we should cut back from that rooting out of corruption. Gain some money again. Maybe put down the army maintenance a bit. There we go. Concentrate on building ships. 75% of the force limit. How much is that? 14. Maybe something like 11. When we have 11 ships, we'll send them out and protect the trade. Gaining 5 each month. We're so good. That's our great power. It's not that great. Colonialism. Simbirsk. Oh yes. Very good. And it has separatism still. Means it has a lot of unrest. Next thing is next. Let's see what can be done next. What is most quickly? Penza. Could we have some kind of guy that helps us convert stuff? Not really. Well, we'll have to take what we can. Send someone to Penza. Non-accepted culture. Oh my god. Crazy modifiers. But we have to do what we have to do. Can invest into a new idea. Quest for the new world. Oh. Let's first look. We could also go for more diplomatic technology. Would help the colonial range we have. May study technology. A new spy action. I mean, it might be interesting. I mean, he's fascinated with that idea of the quest for the new world, so might just go for that. And we're now also gaining army tradition, the legacy of Dmitry Donskoy. After centuries of suffering, the Tatar yoke Dmitry of Don was able to soundly defeat the forces of the Golden Horde. We must cherish his memory and never again accept suffering in silence. Also, the quest of the new world allows us to join the number of nations set to explore the world outside of their borders, or strive to be the first nation to circumnavigate the world by commencing a quest for the new world, allowing recruitment of explorers and conquistadors. So yeah, there's a lot to be gained by exploring, I guess. We can now recruit a conquistador. But we only have 3 leaders available. We'll wait. If someone dies, then we'll take him in. Yuri is not the one to hire and fire, so to say. Our heir is a much better man than we are. Fully blockade provinces with a total development of 26. All right. Whatever you think. Hey, let's build another ship. A bark. $150. That's not bad. That is so terrible. Can now invest into a new idea. Let's see. Seat of Metropolitan Bishops. And that would be something we could reach. Now let's go for religious traditions. The strength of our faith, public displays of piety and worship are admired by other lands both near and far. This is reflected in the prestige and glory to our realm. To help our religion. Oh, Age of Discovery. We have done something? Has it still not ended? We can use more splendor. All right. I don't know. What can we get? Transfer subject? I mean, come on. Adaptive combat terrain, higher developed colonies. Maybe that is good. When colony finished, we might reach that. No, we are not in any way possible to. Oh, and our Grand Kniaz, he's strict. He has discipline. The ruler is strict. Due to taking a great interest in the behavior of the troops, our ruler is able to instill a strict sense of discipline in everyone in our ranks, from the lowest to the highest. Would avoid debasing the currency at all costs, avoid taking loans at any price. So, as our queen is indulgent, he's taking the whip to her, so to say, metaphorically speaking. He's bringing her shopping and alcohol tours down to a normal size. So that's the law of the opposites that attract each other, right? Relations improved. We found common grounds with one of our neighbors in the fact we share the same faith. Our relations have improved, and this can only be good for the future. For the Orthodox faith, together with Novgorod. Allied to a rival, historical rival. Yeah, we'll never become friends. Oh no, our army reformer has died. We may never see their like again. But this is also a new chance for us. I mean, he's not really interested in the military things, but he'll hire someone, maybe someone. Yeah, he's really bad in that and not really interested in the military. He's for discipline with the costs of the armies. So he's hiring Tiesenhusen of that famous family. He's also a young guy, born in Galich, and he's bringing the land maintenance modifier down, which is just what Yuri wants. Army is there to cost less. We have too much army now. Oh. Well, we have defeated the natives here. Brought them away. Look at our rebel factions. This is getting out of hand. Need to go for some harsh treatment. On these guys and on these guys. And here again. Just because we must. Never accept their demands, and we want peace in the country. So we have to give them some treatment. of our own. So you can see what the problems or the challenges are for us. Development in colonies is quite hard for us. And getting these conversions done with missionaries is also pretty tough. Development is also very much down here, and the higher developed a province is, as you can see here, the harder it is to convert it. So we will not develop these provinces, we'll try to convert them as quickly as we can. But that might take time still. And a lot of ideas. A lot of devoutness. And maybe some tricks, we don't know. Maybe we'll have to ask the clergy for an inquisitor. 50% cheaper. We need more clergy to do that. Recruit a minister, a theologian, inquisitor. Yeah, we might really seek the support, and then we might do that. Establish new world missions is also something we want to follow. Well, exciting new things are coming for us from our estates. Also here, New World Charter. Really good things that we can make do. And let's see what we can do in the future with our great, great country. Except from building ships. We want to be able to convert all these people from the Sunni to the Orthodox faith. We'll do what we can to make this work. So, thank you for watching. Greetings from Muscovia. And happy gaming to you. See you in the next episode.